I'm a big fan of basic. I don't think it's boring. In some ways, basic can be your best friend. I'm Sally from Taylor Takes a Taste, and today I'm going to teach you a basic cheese spread with 3 ingredients that you can customize 3 ways, or really even a million ways. Are you ready to get started? The first thing we're going to do is put a room temperature 8-ounce slab of cream cheese into the work bowl of the food processor. Next, I want you to add 1/3 cup of sour cream, 1/3 cup of heavy cream plus 1 tablespoon. These are your basic 3 ingredients. Next, to customize, we're adding 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/8 teaspoon of coarse ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of chopped shallots, and 1 teaspoon of chopped garlic. Now, if you love garlic, you can add a little more. If you want just a hint of garlic, try 1/2 teaspoon of garlic in this recipe. Put the lid on the food processor and pulse until the mixture is well blended. Scrape down the sides with a spatula. Now it's time to add the fresh herbs. I'm adding 2/3 a cup of a mixture of parsley, chives, and fresh thyme. You can vary this cheese by adding different herbs: basil, chervil, even a hint of fresh rosemary would be tasty. Process this in quick on and off pulses. You don't want to process it so much that the herbs become too mixed and mushy looking. There, scrape down the sides and we're done. You've made delicious garlic and fresh herb cheese spread. Terrific with vegetables and crackers. Our next variation of a basic cheese spread is a toasted pecan spread. We're going to start off with our 3 basic ingredients: an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, 1/3 cup of sour cream, and 1/3 cup plus 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, and put them in the work bowl of a food processor. To this, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/8 teaspoon of coarse ground black pepper, 1/8 teaspoon of dried thyme, and a good pinch of cayenne. I'm adding almost 1/8 of a teaspoon. If you want it a little less warm, just add less cayenne. I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce and 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Now mix these ingredients in the food processor until they're well blended. Remove the lid and with your spatula, scrape down the sides. Add 1 cup of toasted pecan pieces and pulse the cream cheese spread until the nuts are just blended. The great thing about this spread is you can use toasted hazelnuts, toasted walnuts, almonds, pine nuts, whatever you'd like. You can vary the seasonings. You can add some basil with your pine nuts, or a good slug of bourbon with your pecans or walnuts, or even a little bit of cognac. I like to serve this spread with toasted French bread pieces. It's delicious. I'm ready for dessert. Let's take our basic cheese spread and turn it into a luscious chocolate dessert spread. In the work bowl of the food processor, I've added 1/8-ounce brick of softened cream cheese and 1/3 cup of sour cream. Add 1/3 cup plus 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. Throw in a pinch of salt and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Put the lid on the food processor and process this mixture until it begins to come together. Use your spatula and scrape down the sides. Now let's add the chocolate part. 1/2 cup of really good quality cocoa powder. It makes a difference. And 2 cups of confectioner sugar. We sifted the cocoa powder and the confectioner's sugar together. This will ensure that you'll have no lumps or bumps in your creamy chocolate dessert spread. Add the confectioner's sugar and cocoa to the work bowl of the food processor and process the mixture until it's just blended. Scrape down the sides with a spatula and continue to process until a creamy chocolate spread is in the work bowl of the food processor. You're going to love this versatile chocolate dessert spread. Whether you use it with store-bought cookies or pieces of leftover pound cake, you can dip fruit in it. It's perfect for a shower, an impromptu cocktail party, or just something sweet at the end of the buffet table. Wow, look at what we've done today. We've taken 3 ingredients, cream cheese, sour cream, and heavy cream, and turned them into 3 totally different, delicious spreads. Garlic and fresh herbs have made a wonderful spread or dip for crudite or crackers. Toasted pecans, creamy and yummy on toasted French bread or even on a sandwich. And finally, we made a luscious chocolate dessert spread, perfect for cookies and toasted pound cake. If you've enjoyed these recipes and want more, check us out on TaylorTakesATaste.com or follow us on YouTube.